What's good? Once again, we back with another one. Get my settings right. Output. There we go. All right, yeah, I got another good sample for y'all. About to give it the old college try. Okay, that's going through there. So let's see what we got. Don't got a whole lot of time, but how much time do you really need, right?
Baby, why can't I come over tonight? I promise you I won't fuss and I couldn't keep up. Can I do? What can I do What can I do when I'm a loser? I know, I know, I know.
For all my NPC guys, it's a trick I didn't know for mad long. Like I always saw it and never knew what it did. If you see on the screen here, when you're on the sample chop screen, hold shift and tap where it says zero snap. Right there where I'm pointing. It's whited out on here, but you'll see it there when you hold shift. Hit zero snap and zoom in, and it kind of magnetizes to a good spot. Um, that'll limit the popping sounds that you get on your chops, and it also will just make sure it kind of glues your chops to the transient when you slicing. That's the best way I know how to explain it. I don't know. So yeah, I'll discard all that extra.
What can I do?
So my plan for this, I'm gonna take out the vocal, and then I'm just gonna reintroduce the vocal part later. Now watch how I'm doing this. If you an NPC guy and you using stems a lot, because this is the right way to use stems. So hit do it. It's gonna prepare the stems. Might take a minute. I apologize. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. I appreciate everybody. We chopping up on the NPC Live 3. But most of the shit I'm doing right now is gonna apply to all the NPCs, the new ones. As long as you in NPC 3 point something. We're just waiting for these stems to come out. In the meantime, I'm gonna share this stream for the gang. What can I do? Shout out to everybody that leaves the plastic on their devices. Somebody was like, you need a microfiber wipe for that screen. I said, that screen is brand new still. It's under the plastic, brother. Mac, what's good, brother? I see you. All right, so this is how I use stems. You notice when you hit stems, it gives you an option where it's going to dump the stems out. Right now, my next free track is Drum 003, and it's going to go to pad A01, right? I don't know if you can see that. You can zoom in right now. So that's where it went. So now that the stems is done, I'm going to go to Drum 003, pad A1. You notice it's just the full song. If you go in your sample edit, you'll see that it also spit out the different layers here. That's just the drums, for example, right? So I'll go back to main. I'll play this. Go to edit. Samples / oscillators. Hit it one more time. Bam, now you got this screen. These are the 4 layers. So I'm gonna hit the Q-Link button to go over to the levels. And if I want to take the vocals out, my top Q-Link is the vocal. Leave a tiny bit in. Take the drums out. So bam, I don't have to sit there and rebuild everything from all the different stems and end up with some shit that just sounds extra and sloppy and a lot of times corny. So I'm gonna take this how I have it and hit this arrow, and that is gonna put it the way it is back on pad 1. But most importantly, it's gonna put it the way it is in the sample pool. So I'm gonna name this No Drums. Rather than taking all these individual stems, I'm gonna hit No Drums. Do it. Whatever. So now, do it. Bam. And then if you want to have, for example, one that has no drums or one that's just drums and bass, or if you want to have it different iterations of it, you could then hit the copy button, pad 1, tap pad 1 for the one that you want to copy, then you tap here, and you could go bam, 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 and it'll copy whatever's on pad 1 to whatever you bam, bam, bammed. But we're not doing that right now. So now I'm going to go to my sample edit to chop this shit with no drums. And that shit glitched on me. So I'm going to hit undo. Back to edit. Arrow. No drums. This shit fucked up. I'm not gonna cry about it. We're gonna roll with the punches, because that's what we do. We don't fucking bitch, we make beats. So here it is. keep in mind, hold up. Zoom in to the end of the sound right there. Discard. Now keep in mind, you still, even though you just made this no drums track, you still have your individuals. So if you wanted to go back to those drums and reintroduce them, you can do that. Or if you wanted to go bring the vocal or any other, the bass line or whatever it is, you can still do that because the stems are there. But for the backbone of the beat, we working with this no drums track. I got a school course on MPC coming soon, by the way. And once that's launched, I'm probably not going to be giving up game like this all crazy. I'm going to still cook up on live, but I'm not really just going to be diving into this deep explanations and shit because it's not fun for me. But I am going to have this type of content on my school course, though. Dusty Paz University on school.com. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and chop this. And like I always do, I'm going to do the micro chops because I like the flexibility and I like the ability to go extra unique and do cooler shit with my chops. There's nothing wrong with big slices. I just don't do it because I just like to get a little more creative and a little more wiggle room with what I could do with this chops. You feel me? That's already fire. Woo! It's already fire. Like, come on, don't play with me, man. Undo, I don't like that. Can I do? right now. There it is. I'm gonna revert back to that for the second 4 bars again. It just flows better. That's hard. Throw some EQ on there. Make space for the artist. Sometimes the goal is to make space, sometimes the goal is to beef it up, depending on where the sample is at naturally. Off rip though, that's too much high end for me, so I'm gonna cut it back. I'm gonna test out some different pitches. Ooh. One day somebody asked me, why'd you pitch the sample down? And to me that seemed like the most obvious shit in the world, right? Because it sounded better and because it felt better. People feel like they be so glued to these stupid ass rules, like because Kanye was pitching shit up for 20 years. Like that's all they could do. You could do anything. I could do anything. So try things. Obviously with this, his voice is so high up that I'm not gonna pitch it up. Then it's gonna sound like my ears is gonna fucking bleed if I do that. So I pitched it down 3 and I love how it sounds. I'm gonna leave it right there. DJ Late Bloom, what's good, brother? Everybody watching on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, comment. Please leave a comment. The chat's cool, but leave a comment and leave a like for your boy so this shit could grow. Right hand ready on the record button, left hand on the pads, ready to go. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm gonna load up a drum break. So this pack I'm using is a slow cooker pack. Slow cooker volume 1. The breaks are all categorized with the BPM in the title. So like JC just said in the comments, it's too easy, right? When you got the BPM in the title of the file name, just go to edit, samples, BPM sync, warp, and in this case the MPC already detected it. It's showing that it's 82.11. But if it didn't detect it, I'll just manually put in 82, hit do it, and now we in time. So sometimes you might want to chop the break. Sometimes you don't. A lot of times if it's a really good break and it's just repeating itself over and over and over, and I only need the first 2 bars of it, or 4 bars or whatever, I'll just bam, just like that, and just leave it as is. And fuck it. Ain't no shame in my game. If it's hot, it's hot. That's the #1 rule. That shit loud as fuck. Turn that down. Y'all be going crazy with these loud ass drums. EQ, even if you're going to EQ just the whole drum break, don't skip this. On the fly, don't move on. Make everything sound good while you're making it. It's like if you clean up the house while you, if you make a dish dirty and clean it up right after you finish eating, it's a lot less work than when you wait for the whole sink to fill up. And then you gotta do all these dishes. It's the same thing with these drums and with the EQ on this whole shit. Is everything I do, if I do lay the sample sequence, I'm gonna EQ it now. If I do the drums, I'm gonna EQ it now. I'm not trying to have a finished beat and then be like, oh, now I just gotta EQ it now. No, that don't make no goddamn sense. All those drum sounds live on separate frequencies. That's the reason why I could EQ the whole break, and only certain things are going to be affected by certain frequencies. These top two are going to really mainly be where the snare and the hats is at. These bottom two is going to be where the kicks is at. Like to use this MSX audio plugin a lot on my drums to dirty them up. Fly tape. There's a couple different presets, but I only use one. Turn the dial 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Basic saturation is called. Play with the mix. Another MSX audio plugin, Lo-Fi Dirt. I use one of the low pass-ish presets. With the mix, I'll make it so it's barely there. So this is with it on, this is off. Notice it's a little brighter. On. Mixes into the soup better. Raise the volume a tiny bit, maybe, if it's not cutting. Pro on the sample. This is a good stock joint. It's called, the preset is called Akai Pro 1000. Got about 4 or 5 minutes left. I gotta get out of here. For like $10, $15, there's a Marco Polo presets pack for the Flavor Pro. So if I wasn't gonna use this stock shit, I would use this right here, Pete. Marco Polo, Lo-Fi. It's called Lo-Fi for the Kids. It's my favorite one. Woo! Play with the width a little bit. Make it a little bit wider, not too crazy. And then this trick is exclusive to the Live 3, but check me out, right? Nah, none of those are good. Hold up. All right, so let's just do. I'm gonna show y'all a trick. I'm gonna use a low pass filter. Right, boom. So now I got this low pass filter on the master. I'm gonna turn it off. And this for my Live 3 guys. Yo, Blends, what's good, boy? The Blends in the building. So, this is to utilize the step sequencer buttons. So hold Q-Link, hit Q-Link edit, right? You're gonna go to pad grid. And this is where I tried to show y'all last night, but I did something wrong. And this is what I did wrong. You hold this, you press the set button all the way on the left, and then you're gonna hit step sequencer 14, which is Q-Link pad grid. So now the pads 1 through 16 are gonna also be represented by these step sequencer buttons. So you see I press 15, it highlights 15. I press 16, it highlights 16. So now I'm gonna hit learn. And for my Live 3 guys, JC, come back to this. You hit learn, then you go to the mixer, then you go to this effect, or any effect that you want to do it on. And when I press on, it's gonna learn that. So on, Bam, learned. Out 1, 2, insert, enable. So now I'm going to turn this off. And whenever I press that 16, in real time, from anywhere in the project. Woo! You can do that with all 16. You can have every one of these represent an effect. Quit playing with me. I could have did it with a cooler effect, but that's just what came to mind right now, and I actually am pressed for time. I gotta go, but I could hold this when I want to talk to y'all. There's a lot of cases that you can use that. You can make that if you wanted to solo something, and you don't feel like running through, going to the right track, going to the mixer, hit solo, or going to the main screen and going here and hit solo, or going here and hit solo. It's really for the live performers. If I'm on stage and I just need to do something real quick, I'ma just bam, hold that bitch. Yeah, XL as well. Anything that has a step sequencer buttons. So yeah, anything that has step sequencer buttons on it, you could do that. And you could also do that with pads if you wanted to, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but you could do it and just make an empty drum program, or go to an empty bank and make a certain pad do that. But that's kind of defeats the purpose. But it is, I mean, it might eliminate a step. But yeah, that's a really good trick. Pause, rewind to that, learn that. And if that helps you, make sure to leave a like and a comment and hold me down like that. Appreciate you. But yeah, I'm about to break out. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll probably be back on later. But yeah, let's hear this fire one more time though.
From Julius.
You Julius? You Julius? You Julius? You Julius? You Julius? You Julius? You Julius?
You. All right, gang. Once again, thank you. Like, share, subscribe, comment, rinse, repeat. I'm off this.